So she said that they can open the gate somewhere else. Whatever this thing is, that's what she showed me. Mine's Adalbert witchcraft.
Okay, make another idea check. Piece of information you might have forgotten.
Nope.
That child that was killed in the other village. You had 2 leads. Who was not in the monastery at that time.
Yeah.
One was Fabian.
Fabian.
The other was Valdemar.
He could be a better person at hiding things.
He could be.
Maybe he's 3 feet under that ground.
As he hides the cheese.
As he hides the cheese.
Well, you can keep him. Oh, go ahead.
He's going to have to go, and whoever's doing it has to murder the last girl on the solstice.
So, either keep him. Either try to keep all the villagers or all the monks busy during this time, or follow him. Whichever one. Either try to keep them like.
No, I'm thinking like, what's the version of like a filibuster but with monks?
Oh God! It's not.
You have to pray like all night.
No, filibuster. No, you're thinking caucus.
What?
Still have to say, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
No.
What do you mean no?
You're not allowed.
No, you can't. There's nothing like that in the church. Except for like flagellants and shit, and these people aren't that. Not under self-mutilation and self-pain.
We'll go to the abbot, I guess.
Go to what?
I'll go to the abbot.
Okay.
I'll tell him that I use this guy Valdemar.
Okay.
He's the only one in the village.
What are you gonna do about it?
Is there a way that we can watch him all from tonight to morning of the next day?
Um.
The day after tomorrow.
The 23rd.
Yeah.
Is what we're getting at.
You can. If he tells too many of the monks.
There's a chance one of them could actually be the person involved.
Well, not that so much as the fact that sometimes they're not all great at keeping secrets.
Let's flip.
They could.
I mean, I could just
potentially.
keep an eye
I mean, the
on
more people that know about this, if you've told the abbot, that's it, and he knows. But if he tells any of the monks to help you to also watch for Valdemar,
Somebody's gonna.
somebody
No,
could
I mean,
slip.
is there a way that we can like lock him up, basically?
Yeah, with no explanation. That doesn't say.
Yeah, do you have real proof? I mean,
Are we heathens?
if you find proof, then yes. But until then,
I can just.
just locking him up on suspicion is a bit much, and they've already had one monk die.
I'll
So-
keep an eye on him.
You could follow him, and if he can lead you to the child, that's proof. Whereupon you could just kill him. You know, I mean, he's been murdering
But
children.
then we're kind of putting all our eggs in one basket, too.
Well, just if you have just me looking after him, the others, you and the others can focus on other things.
And you get the impression that as long as it's on the solstice, the spell can be cast any time that day.
Okay.
Whereas Valdemar might be like 12:01, get some blood and go. And if that's the case, sometime during the solstice, he's going to go get that girl and lead you straight to her if you can manage to follow him or catch him or whatever.
So you're saying split up?
Dun dun dun. But what I'm saying is you don't have to technically split up.
Well, not split up at the moment.
Right. If like noon or
During
6
the
p.m.
day,
comes around and somewhere in there you need to get down there and cast that spell in that little chamber. But
Does it
other
have
than
to-
that,
Does it have to be in that chamber? Oh, to prevent it.
the preventing spell has to be in the chamber. That's something that you know.
Yeah, we'll give
You
you
don't think the summoning spell has to be any place in particular, but he needs 5 sacrifices, from what she understands, from what Fabian has told her from reading that Greek book, in order to summon it.
And she said she needed help, so I should
She's terrified to do it herself anyway.
help with that. So there's no one else we can trust.
You could
But
kill
we need to be 2 places at once, though.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Possibly. Depends upon when if you think it's Voldemort when he goes to get the girl. You know what I mean? She's not gonna. Annabeth knows that, and you would get this, that it doesn't have to be right at the solstice to cast the spell. It has to be sometime during that day. And probably same with Voldemort's spell, but unless Voldemort waits till the last minute, if you can catch him first, then you have all the rest of the day to cast your spell. Yeah, she looks like she's tasting something awful. Like,
It's not that bad.
Well, I'll get her. Like, this. How long does the chant? I'll talk to her some more. How long does the chanting have to go on?
Let's see.
Like, can she be chanting like all day?
No. It takes about an hour.
An hour.
She thinks. She's never done it. He's taught her how to do it. She thinks she can mostly do it. She's never actually done it because usually he just does it. She's just his, like, confidant in the village. That's part of the whole guardian in the monastery, confidant in the village. They look out for each other, that kind of thing. And until it came up that Fabian was the villain and that he was the one doing it, she had just been keeping her mouth shut. As soon as you guys said that, she's like, oh, I gotta tell him what's going on. And then when you said he's dead,
That's what
she flips out.
Friedrich was probably supposed to be his.
Yeah, she said that.
Yeah, she told you that he was sizing Friedrich up, make a monk out of him, make him his replacement guardian, and then teach him everything. And then when Fabian eventually died, Friedrich would take over for the next 20, 30 years or however long.
Until he got her.
Why was she his confidant?
Came down through the family. Her daughter, she also has a daughter named Maria. It's a different Maria though. Her Maria is 16. The other Maria is a little girl. And
Oh, baby, no.
Oh, and then her Maria is going to take over for her, and it just is passed down. Whereas the monks don't have children, so okay. Settle down. Okay. Whereas the monks don't have children, so they pick someone to take over for them that they think spiritually and emotionally and mentally can handle it. Her family has, this line has been going for 200 years of that. They have less responsibility. She's doing what they have to do when everything goes wrong, which has happened.
Yeah.
And try to figure out a way to make it work. Anyway, what's the plan?
Yeah, I guess we'll keep an eye on Voldemort.
Okay. Where do you want to set up?
I mean, we know where his place is.
Yes, you know where his cell is.
Down the cell, he's usually in the kitchen, right?
He does go in the kitchen a lot. There's a basement too in the kitchen. There's some steps that go down to like a storage area down below.
Girls in the basement.
You can go down there and look. There's, let's see, the basement. Library and pantry. Oh, the cellar's actually in the pantry, and there are. It's like cold storage down there because it's cooler. They keep the wine down there. There's wine casks. There's mounds of vegetables. Meat's kept down there to keep it cooler so it'll last longer. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then the pantry's for dry goods up above. Breads, wheat, stuff to make bread. You know, that kind of stuff. Cheese is kept up above. Yeah, cheese will be kept up above because it doesn't have to be kept cold. So, that's the layout that you guys hadn't really talked about. The kitchen, you go and you check it out. That's when you find the basement and you realize it was there. It wasn't really important. You hadn't even been in the pantry before this. So there you go.
She's in the wine cask.
There's like 3 wine casks down there. Yeah, I think
the knock on the wine cask is just like...
Sounds solid.
Well, she's not.
Or she is.
Oh gosh. Preserving the wine.
Yeehaw, adds that. Zing. Little girl. Okay.
Like the worm in tequila.
The what?
It's like the worm.
Yeah, exactly.
Or snake.
A wine child.
Anyway, so what do you guys want to do? Valdemir's got one of these ground floor cells.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay. Like all day, or are you going to wait till tonight, or what? It's afternoon by the time you found him and you guys got back to the monastery.
I guess kind of beginning of the evening.
Okay, and then you went back to town, talked to her, you're going to start keeping an eye on him in the evening. Are you going to try to stay out of sight?
Yeah, I mean, kind of be around, but not like I'm right outside your door watching you. Kind of thing. Let's not cause a suspicion.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
I guess kind of help you
And
short.
so you're going to watch after him. You're going to try to watch him eventually, and then what do you want to do?
Are there is there only one door out of the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay.
Here, hold on. Yeah, the kitchen is the southern one. That's the door to it right there. This would be the pantry, and then there's a way down into the cellar below that. And that's kind of just encompassed. There's no place else to go once you're in the kitchen. That's how it looks from the inside.
Except maybe the
Wait.
basement?
Yeah, except in the basement. Is this like a door? That looks like a door too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's definitely a door.
What's the door?
So this would be the main kitchen. There's a door here to the pantry. There's a smaller door from the pantry. And it's back out into the hallway. So that's
So
surprising.
I think we'll both have to keep an eye on him. Because we can't just stand in the kitchen and just be like, we're not watching you.
Yeah. Yeah. He goes to the kitchen and do whatever. There's the panel. Oh, hey. Yeah. Anyway, so where do you want to watch? Where do you guys want to be hiding? We'll say Voldemar's chamber is this one on the end. How about?
I mean, if you want to be in here,
Yeah.
and
In
I
the
can
library?
be, I guess, kind of watching down that hall, and I can be kind of in this area.
You could probably hide at the top of the steps.
Yeah.
Leave the library door open and it's all dark in there. Is that what you want to do? Alright. It is sometime after midnight. You can make a listen check. You see, because you're at the top of the steps, you see somebody slip into the kitchen.
Always the holes that matter.
You're way up here. You see somebody slip into the kitchen.
Can I
It's
see?
very dark.
I can't make anything else out.
Yeah, you're not sure who it is.
I can't even tell size.
No. No. There's a lot of crows inside the monastery.
It's not like a weird bird call or an owl call.
No, but you see someone slip into the kitchen and close the door behind them. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go, I guess, kind of creep to the door.
Okay. Make a sneak check.
I know, I thought about it too. I didn't get any points on it.
No, just this.
Make a listen check. You hear somebody walking in the corridor now, possibly.
No.
Okay. So what do you do?
Don't do.
What do you do, Collin? You walk
They
down the
close
steps
the
to
door
the
behind
door.
them?
They close the door behind them.
How loud is that door?
It's not terribly loud. The monks keep their doors in good shape. It doesn't like. No. They're oiled. So it opened and closed without very much noise.
Was there any light?
He was holding something. It was probably a candle with his hand cupped over it, and all he had was like a glow. What are you doing? Quick! This is real time now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of push the door open a little
Okay.
bit.
It's very dark in the kitchen.
Any source of light?
No. Listen check. You can take a listen check with a penalty die, Ashton.
No.
You got doors between. Okay, so you don't hear anything. 42 is a success. Okay, so you're right over here, right? You're kind of crouched in the library waiting. You guys told the abbot your plan, so he would know,
If there's commotion, he knows what it is.
You think you hear somebody in the pantry through the doorway. That door right there. You think you hear footsteps in the pantry, like right next to you. You didn't see anybody in the hall or anything like that. He was
Where's the basement stairs?
in the pantry.
In the pantry?
In this area, yeah.
Okay.
And you have a door there, and that's where you thought you heard some footsteps.
I'm gonna creep up to the door.
Okay. Make a sneak check. You made it.
Oh, one.
Check it off. Okay, Colin, quick, what are you doing? Remember, you don't have any clue where you.
There's nothing in the kitchen though.
No, it's dark.
I guess I'll head to the pantry because there's no other way to go.
Were you thinking that before? Were you thinking there was a secret panel in the kitchen?
No.
Okay. Because that was my thought. It's like, oh shit, is she gonna think there's a secret panel in here?
Well, no, because we saw there was
okay.
stairs going down to the.
Make a little sneak check.
Oh, made it.
You made it. Okay. So, what are you doing at the door? You're at the door.
I wanna. Do I still hear?
Pushes.
Do I still hear footsteps?
Make another. Listen with a penalty die. It's through walls and shit. Yeah.
Yes.
It sounds like someone's going down some wooden steps.
Okay, then I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, you push open the door. Yeah. It's very dark in here, but you can see a tiny glow of light coming from the steps that lead down to the basement.
I'm pushing the other door open.
You see the other door open at the same time. You two spot each other. Both of you make a sanity check. Let's just see if somebody flinches.
Oh, fail.
You both open the doors at the same time, and how do you flinch, Colin? Okay, exactly like that. He flinches, but you're like, or however you want to react to that. And you also, no, it's just to see if you're like, you also can see a bare glow of light from down below. Both of you can make a listen check, regular straight up listen check real quick.
No.
Okay, you see a light down below. What are you doing?
Following.
I'm gonna draw my sword and follow.
Okay, sneak checks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
He might actually hear you coming.
No.
Okay, you're heading down the steps. Stomp it, stomp it, stomp. Yeah, it is. It's it. This section here.
Yeah.
And there is some light, and you see Valdemar in front of one of the casks.
No!
Not the one that you knocked on.
Oh.
And he's like, and it's open, and he goes, and he he starts to move inside. So, what are you doing? Who's got the high dexes? What are dexes here?
14.
15.
14, 15, his is not that good.
Batman.
He's starting to slip inside, and it looks like the cast has an opening in the front that the whole thing kind of opens up. 15, what do you want to do?
Rush him.
Okay. You run across the room. I'm going to allow you, if you want to make an attack, or if you want to grab the door, or what do you want to do?
Is he like through the door, or is he just trying to open the door?
No. The door was open when he saw you two. Right now he's stepping through, and it looks like he's like grabbing it to. He's reaching inside with one hand, and it's starting to close. You could attack him. You could try to grab the door to keep it from closing. You could grapple him. You could like just tackle him. Whatever you want. You have a lot of options here because you just rushed across the room, sword in hand, right? Didn't you already have your sword out? Yeah. So what do you want to do? Decide quickly.
I guess I'm gonna attack.
You attack, just like try to run through.
Well.
No, there's no wrong answers, Colin. I'm just making sure I understand you.
I just don't want to do something. That's gonna. Yeah, just attack.
Okay, so roll to hit.
Short sword. Yep.
Okay, you stab him. Does he have a dodge? He sees you coming. He doesn't like it.
Not incredible.
I hate that because I did suspect the casks and I didn't do anything with
I
that.
just knocked on one.
Yeah.
Just knocked on the rest.
He does not dodge. So roll me damage.
Oh boy. Let's see what's that.
Shoot, I never figured that out. Boom.
Oh, 9.
You didn't impale him, did you?
No.
Okay.
No, I just rolled 9. No, I rolled like a 56.
No, D6. Oh, you maxed out?
No, 10 would have been max out. I rolled 9.
What's a D6 plus a D3, right?
No, D4.
Oh, it's D4. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so 9. I almost maxed out.
Jesus, that's a lot. Okay, hold on a sec.
Did I just take his arm off or something?
No, it's a short sword. This is a stabbing weapon. You probably ran him through. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a terrible spell. Okay, never mind.
It's only
It had this one spell listed for him. He has this one spell, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is, and I just looked it up now.
It just makes cheese
9
multiply.
points. Makes cheese what?
It makes cheese multiply. That's how it's infinite food source.
13 times 5 is 65, is it?
Yep.
Okay, you run him through. He's like, ah! and he just drops. He goes down onto the ground. There's a widening pool of blood underneath him now. What are y'all doing?
I'm going to go.
You don't have time to check this round. You can check
Go
next
do
round.
first aid, I guess.
You run up. He's still breathing. He's just unconscious.
Yeah.
He could bleed out if you don't first aid him. But so you can make a roll for first aid to give him points back, or wake him up.
I don't want to wake him up.
Okay, so you can do first aid basically stop bleeding and give him a few points back. Made it? Okay, let me add D3. Yeah, we went down like 10 kids. 2 points back, so he's up to that. He will still be unconscious. It'll probably take him a few hours to wake up.
That's fine.
He didn't make his con times 5, so there is a passageway behind this wine cask. It's... Most of those sneak checks were to see if you hurt each other, by the way.
Oh.
I figured that.
He wasn't really paying attention at that point. He didn't spot you guys, so... There's the altar. Where is the frickin' basement? Actually,
Follow the.
okay. There's a fissure in the earth underneath this fake wine cask, which is made of really thick wood. So probably even if you had tapped on it, you would not have actually noticed that it was hollow.
It was
It's a
just
fake
like
cask.
a fake
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a narrow crack. It looks like Baltimore would have a hard time squeezing through it.
There's thread left in like.
Yeah, the crack in the earth reaches down underneath the ground. What are you doing? Oh, and you had a candle. And it hits the ground. And who's got low luck?
I think we both have exact. No, it's exactly equal.
Who wants to make a low luck check to see if the candle went out when it hit the ground? Nice. Not it's what you're supposed to say.
No.
92. Okay. So you ran him through. Down he goes, and the candle goes out, and he's yelling, pitch blackness. You're like.
That's why I only gave him 2 points
You managed
back.
to get over 2 of them, you find the bleedings, and you managed to bind it up. You can do something else in this time if you want. If you want to try to get.
Flint
Try to
and steel.
relight the candle.
Do you have flint and steel?
I mean, we took it the
Did you
last
keep
time.
it? Did you keep it last time we?
Yeah.
Okay. You get the flint and steel from the father. You get working on that while he finishes up this blind binding, and you manage to get the candle lit once again. That's when you see the fissure, the crack underneath. It almost looks like it's like a crack. It's not like a tunnel. It's almost like, that it came open at some point. What are you guys doing?
Quake.
Guess swallow it.
Ding. Like what?
What?
The earthquake? Yeah. Could be. It's very narrow and twisted. There's many corners and niches. The shadows seem to lie in ambush for the incautious.
Yeah, that's what.
It seems to go forever. It feels like you're walking for hours. At that point, the passage momentarily widens. There is a crude enclosure built of boards at that location. It doesn't look like it's very strong. It's off to the right, and there's something moving inside it.
What is it? Does it sound big? Is it?
Good sized. Hard to tell. You stopped. When you came to the entrance and you saw this, you both kind of stopped. Who's in front?
I guess I was.
Who has the candle?
I've got the candle on
Okay.
the sword, so.
So you're just in front, and you stop, and now you hear something is moving inside that little enclosure. It's about, like, the size of this box here.
The enclosure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Made of just rough wood.
Maria?
You hear, like, a mewing noise. Kind of like that.
Maria, it's Father Weißwald. Oh, right.
She's never met you.
She's never met you. She was already missing for you.
Yep. What are you doing?
I guess approach the enclosure?
Okay.
I'll hold the candle.
You walk over there. You're going to get a little closer, too. There are some cracks in it, but it's, like, made of boards that have been, like, roughly stapled together. And in the front, there's some rope that's holding it closed. You could probably just tear it apart with your bare hands if you want. It doesn't look like it's very well made.
Can we see anything in there, though? With the candle?
There's movement in there, but again, you've got cracks and you got narrow slits. What do you want to do? We're rushing towards the end.
Yeah.
I saw you look. I know what that means.
What?
You're
No,
okay.
I'm fine. I'm not doing anything.
I guess kind of try to slowly open the door.
Yeah, you could pull the rope and pull it open. You slide it open.
Just carefully.
You are almost terrified when you recognize the little girl that you've never seen before outside of your dreams. Inside the enclosure, she's in rags. She's covered in filth. There's feces and urine. No kind of way to keep clean in there. And tears are just running down her face right now. She looks terrified. She's obviously been here for days and days and days and days. You alright? Yes, it's Maria.
Yay.
It takes some time to gain her trust before pulling her out.
Yeah, like.
She's obviously afraid of monks right now, pretty terrified of her.
Insight.
Yeah, give me an insight roll.
Well, she's probably less afraid of me because I don't look like a monk.
But you're a man.
True.
No.
Okay, it takes some time before you can finally get her out.
I'll be coaxing her. I want you to go back for watching Waldemar.
Just beyond this little makeshift prison, there's a rope hanging from a crag above, and the floor shows traces of dried blood. On the ground is a large copper bowl engraved with occult symbols. It's all covered in encrusted blood. And the passageway continues on beyond this. Just FYI. So do whatever you want, but I want to make sure.
I just don't like that he's left up in the air.
Yeah. You want us to take her and go back?
Yeah.
And then we can come back and search.
Well, she was going to have you go back while she's trying to get Maria out of the hole.
Because that's going to take probably a bit.
Let's go back and what?
Just grab her and run and let her scream and vomit and puke all over you. Like Caitlin did in that one.
Basically, just watch him.
Oh, go back and watch him while you get her out, yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
You head back. He's still there. He's out cold. You finally get the girl out. You take her back up. She's crying. She's terrified.
Rouse the abbot.
Yeah, I get the abbot. Yeah.
Who's rousing the abbot? And what's the plan? Valdemar's still lying on the ground unconscious.
I guess you can go get the abbot. I'll go get the village.
Okay, so you leave Valdemar alone again.
No.
I'll go get another. No, wait. Go get one of the monks first.
I'll get abbot.
Go get the abbot.
You watch him. I'll get the abbot. Then we'll come back, and then you can go get the.
You go back. You get the abbot. Wake him up.
Yeah.
He's terrified. This little girl. Oh my goodness. All that kind of stuff. He tries to comfort her. She's just kind of flipped out. She needs her parents.
Yeah.
He follows you back down to the basement. Are you taking him back to Valdemar?
Yeah.
Okay. He comes down to the basement. He's dumbfounded by this secret panel that he had. He knew Valdemar built the cask a few months ago. Thought he was just building another cask. He thought it was full of wine. So the abbot is completely flabbergasted by this whole ordeal. He asks you to wait there, and he returns shortly after that with some rope for you to bind the man. They don't have any facilities to imprison him, so for now, tie him up. Then what do you guys want to do? The little girl's still just crying.
Go to the village. Go find.
Okay, so you're taking.
I guess go find Hagen because he seems to be like the village leader, and then go get her parents. And...
Are you both going?
Is Abbott okay with Valdemar, or does he need help? Or
Valdemar's tied up and unconscious right now.
You kind of gain the little girl's trust, though, so you might want to stay with her.
True.
He is going to grab a couple more monks, and they're going to put him in a cell and secure it as best they can, and leave him tied in that cell for now until they can interrogate him.
Yeah.
And he also is going to want to know from you what he was doing and blah blah blah, because you haven't really said the whole thing about 5 sacrifices to summon this god or the devil or whatever. So he doesn't really know what's going on, but he trusts you. You two then are going to the village? Is that right? Okay, you go into the village, you find her parents. They're overjoyed. You find Hagen. He can point you out her parents. They're overjoyed to find that she is still alive and surprised as hell. Because they expected, I think, to find her dead. They're both just, they're like kissing you guys on your cheeks and thanking God and praying and crying, and it's a huge scene. It probably lasts about an hour trying to get the whole family kind of calmed down to the point, little girl, and get the little girl cleaned up. So it's real early morning hours.
Right.
You know where Annegret lives too, by the way.
I'm gonna go grab her up.
So okay, you go wake up Annegret. Come on, let's go. And drag her, taking her back to the monastery.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna see if I can get Hagen and a few of the other men to come with me down in those tunnels. See if there's anything.
Oh, okay. In Valdemar's tunnels. Yeah, they'll come. Oh, fuck yeah. One guy's got a scythe, the other one has a flail. One guy has like a sickle.
Yeah.
A lot of farming. There's 3 other men with Hagen. They got implements. They're ready. They're ready to kill anybody they find out there.
Yeah, we're gonna go search.
Who's not like tied up or in a prison or something. So you guys head down there. You're taking Anagrat, just the 2 of you, to cast this spell? Or do you want to wait for him to come back?
Kind of. We got time.
She thinks so. She doesn't know all the details. She's only the village.
I wanna
She's
kind
not
of.
a guardian. She is just a.
Just the confidant.
Yeah, exactly. So. Yeah, the confidant, confederate, is the best way to put it. As long as she thinks, as long as it's not too long,
All right.
she can wait in that little room.
Yeah.
And until
With
you guys
that,
come. The chest. She needs the chest though, with all that stuff in it. The candles
yeah,
and stuff.
I'll get that. For
Okay,
her.
so you go get that. Yeah, Dead Fabian's still down there. She starts crying again when she sees
Yeah.
you. The tunnel goes another, feels like forever. You're guessing it's maybe a mile, maybe more.
I'm just
total.
getting bored walking down this.
Well, no, because
Not
every
down
corner, there could
Yeah.
be something around that corner waiting to rip your throat out. You don't know. I mean, this is terrifying for you. It kind of goes upwards and ends in solid stone, but it's not stone that's connected. You know what I mean? It's like a giant rock on top of where it goes up to the surface, you think. You can make me an idea check,
Yeah.
unless you want to just guess right now.
I guess this is the bearded
That could work. The villagers have torches too, by the way. They're all 3 of them are carrying torches. No, 2 of them are. The guy with the threshing flail and the dude with the sickle also have torches. Hagen's one of them, and the guy with the scythe, which is having trouble getting that thing through these tunnels, he's using both hands on that. Yeah, you're guessing it could be the same. It's the same kind of stone at least, and it seems very far. You don't know what use that would be coming here. There's no way that you can move this unless Voldemar had some kind of magical power that could make it get out of the way, or knew some kind of... Because you can even try to push on it, and it's solid. The thing is not moving a centimeter. And that's where it ends. That's all there is to this tunnel. The sacrificial spot, child prison, 2 entrances. Well, 2 entrances, one that you can't seem to get out of. You head back. You can find him shortly after that and snatch him aside. The villagers are talking to the abbot, and it'd be easy just to get him away. Take him back to the chapel, go down in the cellar, seal yourselves in so you won't disturb. Anagret is ready to start this. You sit in a circle. She gets the candles and lights them in this circle where you found little bits. You
My
sit in a
character
circle.
looks very uncomfortable.
I'm not exactly comfortable with this.
The black candles flickering between you, the pungent smoke of the exotic herbs draws tears from your eyes. The monotonous chant seems to have taken possession of your bodies as you sway in time, almost spontaneously. The strange sigils of diverse demons form a strange, snake-like trail across the floor, almost seeming to live and writhe. Is it merely illusion generated by the twisted tendrils of smoke? You all fall into a trance, a steady chant seeming to fill the world. The candles flicker as if in a draft that seems to come out of the middle of the circle. The symbols blaze up brightly. The earth shakes, and you're gripped with vertigo as the stones underneath you appear to spin, and then the chant breaks off, almost as if by command. Let's see. Luck. You guys have fantastic luck. God damn it, Anagret has a really high power too. Alright. We need a low luck check, which you both have 70%, and the candles burn steadily again. Most of the smoke seems to have lifted. Unsteady glances are exchanged. Did it work? The signs and symbols sit quietly again, and the floor once again seems as solid as before. And now a luck check.
Yep.
Damn! Alright. And it is all quiet. No, you're supposed to fail. It's like, no matter what they do, they fail. And I was like, that's not cool. So... yeah, it looks like you closed it for 6 months. Okay, so you guys can leave this place for now. Annegret suggests leaving the trunk down here. What about the book? The Greek book.
What about it?
What about it? Do you want to leave it down here? Do you want to take it with you?
Yeah.
She bids you need to find somebody to do this spell again. Every 6 months.
Okay.
You need to get a monk here who can do this.
Okay.
She can't speak Greek, and she thinks that you
Are there
just
monks?
got lucky.
Do I know monks in like the Vistham or?
Yes. Well, monks. Yeah, you could probably in 6 months you should probably potentially be able to arrange it, but you got to pick somebody who's willing to do witchcraft,
Yeah.
which you just did.
Well, I have 6 months, so.
You have 6 months. Okay. You guys can leave. With Annegret, she slips out of the monastery again that night, and that's pretty much where the scenario ends.
What about what's his face, Valdemar?
Valdemar. Yes. You can take him back to Bissum,
Okay.
where he'll be interrogated, which torture is pretty much like what everybody does now. That's how you get the truth out of people.
Sacrificing kids for witchcraft. That's.
Well, he'll be executed. He'll probably be hung, burned. But in the meantime, they get the information out of him that he was trying to contact a god of gods, unlike other certain gods that do nothing. I'm going to take her out again. But the information that you're allowed to be told, you don't ever learn this, Collin. It's not because you're not important enough. But what you learn is that he was trying to contact this god, Gatanathoa, who was worshipped by the people of Mu before it sank into the ocean millennia ago, and he hoped to gain esoteric knowledge from this creature. That's what he confesses to under torture. He refuses to be absolved of his sins, citing that none can be, that everything that you believe is a lie. It's very disturbing. You actually get to take part in the torture. As far as you're not doing it, but you're there to take notes and shit. I'll need a sanity check from you. It's terrifying and terrible. You make it? No? Okay. Torture's pretty common, so it's not like huge. Damn. 4 points of sanity.
It's never a long period of time.
Yeah, this will probably take weeks.
No.
And so you learn that, and do you reveal to your superiors all this witchcraft shit?
What, that he was doing?
No, that you did, and that needs to be done. Okay, that's probably a very good idea.
Yeah.
In the next 6 months, you're going to try to find another person who you can trust, and that's where we'll end up. We won't go into a lot of detail on that. We'll just say he began his quest to find someone to become the new guardian. I'm going to let you guys get D. Let's say D. You stopped everything and you actually managed to do the ritual successfully. So let's give you guys each, and St. Maria, let's give you a D10 each insanity. And you guys can increase your character's ability scores. Jeez! 10 points for him.
Wait, that can only go back up to max, right?
No.
Oh, wait,
No. When you gain sanity for doing things like this, it goes over. It's only when you do, what do you call it?
Oh,
right.
really meant that.
Yes. So, we're going to end here. Good job. Once you eventually have that page translated that was marked about the summoning, you can read that, and eventually you'll be able to do that, get somebody who speaks Greek. And that's where we're going to end. Hey, thanks for listening and watching, everybody. Bye, everybody.